us welcome our B Global Director, Giorgio Trabaldo.
Wow. Guys. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's make yourself an applause, guys. Yourself an applause. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now, I want everyone to take with me 3 deep breaths, okay? Are you ready? 3 deep breaths, okay, with me. First one. You have to do it, guys. Stick with me. Time is thin. 3 big breaths, okay? Let's start with the first one. Close your eyes for 1 second. I want that you feel this energy because this energy is special. First one. Close your eyes. Feel the energy. Feel your body. Second one. Now you see all the troubles in your life, all the problems. You see the goals you have, the desires you have. Keep your eyes closed. Now you know you're a little bit maybe stuttering in your mind. You're like, okay, I know I should take action. I know the convention is coming to an end. Some of you are already thinking of the problems you're going to have once you go out of this convention. Now take the third one with me again. Keep your eyes closed. Do you feel your heart beating? Do you feel you're alive? Do you know I have my eyes closed and I hope you have it too, and I don't care of what everyone is thinking looking at me? Do you understand the power is within you? Do you understand if you keep your eyes closed and you feel your body that you're alive and God wants you to win? Do you understand that there is nothing that can break you down if you decide to go and win? Do you understand you can overcome everything in this life, yes or yes? Are you decided that you want to do it after these 2 days of convention, yes or what? Now you can open your eyes. And I want to bring you through. And first, I want to bring you through a journey today. And first and foremost of this journey, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to the founders. I want to say thank you to the leadership. I want to say thank you to the leadership that works with me. And I want to say thank you to the leadership that does not work with me. I want to say thank you to the ones who have been sleeping with me in these apartments, taking those buses, going to the conventions, but as well as the leaders who have never met before. Miguel, Max, Lorena, all the super team the Germans, the Dutch, the Norwegians, the Japanese, as well as the Greek, the Italians, because we are one team. Do you understand? We are one team, one company, one B. The environment is outrageous. Do you get it? In this company, this thing is the most precious thing ever. I hope that after these 2 days of convention, you understand that there is family here, that we want you to win. 10 years ago, I was lost. And 10 years after, I'm alive, very alive. 10 years ago, I didn't know what to expect in my life. 10 years after, I perfectly know what I want, and I want other people to win. So the point of the message, before I get in the deep journey we're gonna go through, I wanted you to realize it doesn't matter where you start from. Doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Doesn't matter if you had previous experience or you didn't. It doesn't matter if your family supports you or doesn't. It doesn't matter if you have money or you don't. It doesn't matter if you believe in something bigger than you or you don't. It doesn't matter if you're dressed in pink or you don't have even money to buy a dress. It doesn't matter your past. It doesn't matter if your friends support you. It does not matter anything. What matters is where you want to go. Your matters is your dreams. What matters is your desires. What matters is the people around you. What matters is that you have a dream. What matters is that you feel the power within you. What matters is the environment you place yourself in. This is what matters. I wanted you to realize that so many people on this stage have suffered so much to get on this stage. We desired a better life. We wanted something more, and we fought for it till almost dying, you know. Some people went to the hospital and they would never tell you, because the dreams are the safe net. The dreams is what heals us. The dream is the cure. But with all this being said, I wonder now we focus on one thing. Which one do you think it is? Okay, amazing environment, amazing 2 days of convention. We understood the power, this and this, the dreams. But now what? We need to get out and do what? Work. Take action, correct? We need to take action. So please, if you don't understand English, activate translation, because I'm going to go a little bit technical, because I want to talk to you about presentations. Because once we get out there, in life, we don't have to look for the who, for the what. We need to look for the who. So many people are like, what if I had the new car? No, no, no. What if I find someone that could give me an opportunity so I can make money to buy a new car? What I can learn? No, no, no. Find someone who already learned what you want to learn and go ask him. And that's why this is the most beautiful industry on earth. Because people here want to share with you what got them there. They have the secret sauce. And they love to share it with you, because the more you win, the more they win. So the who is key. Don't stop asking yourself how, what, and start asking yourself, who do I need to get myself recognized by? You know, all these people here, all the top earners, they are looking for someone to help. But not someone that desperately asks for help, someone who is calling help through his actions. We spot people who are going to make it big from a distance, because these people take action no matter what. Action, action. Say with me, action. Now say with me, I am going to take action. Action is the cure. So I'm so excited that anytime I come to this convention, I'm only thinking, why the heck did I not talk to more people to bring more people to this convention? I'm like, ugh. So I would like to present this opportunity to anyone. Now, probably many of you are the same, but in your mind there are some thoughts. Some of you are thinking, what if they reject me? What am I going to say, Giorgio? I'm new, I have big dreams, I understood that this is a serious thing, a serious business, I can develop this long term. I want to put myself into my hands into the services. I want to start learning this and that, and I want to build my team. But what if people are going to say no? What if they ask me something that I don't know? Correct? Because I had these things at the beginning. I was like, okay, now I understood. I grasped the idea, but how am I going to make it into reality? How am I going to transfer this to other people? Okay? So, therefore, what happens with these thoughts, listen carefully. Take a picture to this. Every time you think you're not worth enough to talk to other people, you're not good enough to talk to other people, you're not good enough to invite other people, you're not worth it enough to help someone else change their life because you didn't change yours yet, think that you are preventing the other person to receive a blessing just because you do not feel ready yourself. Whew. Whew. Every time you're not inviting someone else, you're not talking to someone else, you're not giving a presentation to someone else, because, I'm not ready. What if I say something wrong? Who cares? Because how many people here received a terrible presentation? How many? Come on, raise your hands. Look around. Look at some leaders say, Giorgio, someone gave me the presentation, was the worst presentation ever. But there is the thing. There is no wrong for a presentation for the right prospect. You cannot make a mistake. If it's the right one, he's going to get it. That's why, imagine when I met Stefano, presentation, he came because I was talking to his girlfriend and he was jealous. And at the end of the day, I recruited him and not her. You cannot make a mistake if the person is right. The same way, there is no right presentation for the wrong prospect. So don't overcomplicate this business. You need to ask people if they would like to have a new life, a better life, more income, if they're satisfied with what they have. If they say no, say beautiful. Let's jump on a call. Let's be serious. 1 hour of your time, 1 hour of mine. We match. We do this call. We see if this works for you and works for me as well. Is this complicated? No. But you don't do it because you overthink too much. Instead, you should pinch yourself and just go, I'm going to be sincere. I'm just going to tell the truth. I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to tell my story, and in case I'm going to connect them to someone else. So, practice makes perfect. This is important. Practice makes perfect, okay? So, in this profession, we need to learn how to think, because the rest is just practice. Do you understand? Once you understand that, okay, I don't have to stop other people's blessings because of my insecurities. Okay, I cannot judge myself because I'm not good enough. I just need to talk to people. So once you fix your mindset, the rest is just practice. You do presentations. You have to do it, ladies and gentlemen, as if it was an experiment. An experiment. So I'm going to talk to 100 people, and I do not mind if they say yes or they say no. I really don't care. Actually, I suppose that everyone says no. But I will pay you 5,000 euros if you do it. Would you do it? What if you were just a recruiter for, a headhunter for a company, and I would pay you 5,000 just to bring to me 100 people in the next 30 days? Would you do it? You don't have to, you don't mind. You're going to get the money whether they say yes or whether they say no. You just have to bring it to me. Would that be interesting to you? Everyone would say, don't worry, I will bring you 100 people. People don't get that these 100 people are worth much more than 5,000. But this is our role. Our role is a connector. So what are the wrong ideas that people have in B? Hoping that someone big will join and I will change my life. Hoping all my best friends are going to join and stick with me forever. And if I do not know a lot of people and finish my list, I'm over. Classic thoughts. Thought patterns. Wow, only if that person joins, man, I'm going to change my life. Or, I just have 50 people. People don't believe so much in me. Okay? So let's talk about how to deliver a presentation, okay? Ready to stretch? Ready to go? Okay? I'm going to give you the roadmap, okay? Step number 1, it's preparation. I remember back then I used to do push-ups before presentations. Just to get hyped, just to get some dopamine hit. So, the way you prepare to a presentation is you have the material ready to use. So, what do you need, guys? You need a couple slides, compensation plan, the wow, Sage Master. You need to have your own platform activated, running. That's it. At the end, what else do you need? And always, when you present, tend to show images and drawings, because people don't get when you talk. Most people are visual people. They want to see. okay? So if you just talk, they don't get it. If you start drawing these little circles, making them understand what is crypto, what is Bitcoin, what is Sage Master, what is network marketing, they will get it, okay? So before you go to a presentation, you want to write down the reasons this person should join. This is the preparation phase. This is before the presentation, okay? Because this is what you're gonna tell the person when you're presenting, basically. You're gonna convince the person because you're so convinced about her or him. Do you get that most people don't know why they exist? They don't have goals, they don't have dreams, they don't believe in themselves? Yes or no? Most people don't know. So you need to tell them, hey, I thought I'd like to present this opportunity to you because, I mean, we've been knowing for a long time, and I think this of you, and I think that you deserve this, and what do you think? Do you think the same? This is the, look, you can even show them the list. Look, I wrote down 15 reasons why you should join. Now I'm gonna present, but first and foremost, tell me, can this be a good idea for you? Do you like this? Before you even start presenting, huh? Now, phase number 2, I call it facts finding. So you want to understand, read with me, get to know who is in front of you and make him get to know you. So we need to understand facts about this person so that we can present according to who we have in front of us, okay? So this phase is called be interested, ask questions. Don't just jump straight into the presentation, okay? You want to ask questions, understand who's in front of you. Because this is already, to me, once they start talking and they give me information, I understand, okay, this person should join or they shouldn't join. Most people should join. Some people should not join. Because they tell me so many stupid, bad things. That I'm like, maybe even here, I understand that I can go off the meeting before. You understand? Because we don't want anyone in B. Yes, we want to help everyone, but we don't want everyone in B. You get the difference? Get to know the person in front of you. Ask questions, be interested. Trust is the #1 factor why people join. It's trust. So when you do the fact finding and you make yourself known to him, you explain yourself, you explain your vision, you explain why you do it. You give people your knowledge as well. You show your vulnerability, you show your dreams, your vision. This part is what builds trust. When people trust you because you shared something about you, your story, your suffering, how much you worked to get where you are, what is your vision, what is your dream, trust me, they will connect a lot. Huh? Most people, they think doing this business is selling. No, doing this business is connecting first, because the connection comes first, the commission. Connection first, commission second. What comes first? What comes second? Everyone wants the commission, but no one has the emotional capacity to hold another connection. How much are you interested in other people? How much you'd like to make them win? How much you really want to know if they should join B, if they should learn trading, if they should learn investing, financial education? We know that they need, but we need to let them tell, because the more they talk, the more we understand, the more they sell themselves. People should sell themselves. You should just ask questions like, do you think you need to make more money? Is this a good question? It's a very good question. They would be like, I mean, yes. Like how much you would like, because I'm gonna show you an opportunity, but first and foremost, I will tell you my story, and I also want to know about how you think about your life, so we can understand if this opportunity is a good fit for you, a good fit for me, we can work together. Does it sound fair? And they say, of course. So do you like to make more, you wanna make more money, do you wanna learn how to invest in stocks, trading? Tell me a little bit about the previous knowledge you have about this industry. The more people talk, the more you understand what they didn't understand, what they don't know, what they got wrong, and what they want. Once you have this, then it's very easy to present, but you're not going to present how you like, you're going to present based on what they told you. So, when we talk about the presentation, we need to understand that become the person that people want to follow. Look at the second sentence. People try to make up in words what they lack in substance. Big leaders, they do not talk much, I tell you. Because their presence talks for them. When you are a newbie in this profession, what you tend to do in a presentation is and the prospect is silent and you Fraser would be happy for me now, okay? Do you understand what people do? But what if I don't know what to say? Shh, try not to say anything. What do you mean? Just ask these 5 questions and then tell your story. And then if he asks you something you don't know, you say, that's a very good question, buddy. I don't know this question. Let me write it down. Hey, Max, I don't know this question. Can you jump in a call with me quickly? I'm here with Johannes. Could you jump on? Yes, can you? Thank you so much, Max. Hey, Johannes, look, I'm going to make Max join. This guy is a superstar, and he's going to answer your question because that's a very good question. Do you understand what I did? How easy is this business? You know what this finger is? On one side, it does like this, right? On the other side, it does like this. But not to blame other people, but to tell someone, hey, ask my upline. Hey, look this video. Hey, come to the event. Hey, this is a very good question. Let me put it on ChatGPT. Hey, let me ask ChatGPT why your question is a stupid question, and let me answer from ChatGPT to you directly. Hey, you want to understand why you should learn financial education? Let me go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, please explain it to him. The less you talk, the more you win. You know why? Because if you talk a lot, what does the person in front of you think? They have to do the same. And most people think, I'm not good at talking. I don't have time to talk. I don't know how many things you know. So imagine you start going, so look, let me show you the indices market. So the indices market, it's basically compound, S&P 500, and then the NASDAQ, and then the drop is 10%. Because you think the more expert you show yourself in front of the other person, the more the other person is going to be like, whoa, I'm impressed, so I'm going to join. No? The more you talk, the more the person is going to think, I'm not good at him. I mean, I like it. It's a good thing. But I cannot do the same. So maybe I'm going to just become a customer, but I'm never going to talk to other people because I cannot. So the higher you go in this profession, the more you understand you need to shut up. You talk on stage, you talk on Zoom, but when you get off that space, you want to make the system work for you. I want to empower you with this information. I know we are at the end of the convention almost, but I really want that everyone here thinks, I can do it. I can talk to other people. I can get prepared. I make the list. And then I understand, okay, I need to be interested. Tell me about you. I will tell you about me. And then I will jump into the presentation, deliver the presentation. So the way you do it is, of course, you talk in his or her language. Because if he told you he wants to make $500 more, you're not going to talk about buying a Ferrari. If she talks about XYZ, you're not going to talk about other letters, okay? And you do not go in details, but in transformations. How can this give you what you want? Mayumi spoke about this beautifully. The person has to say, I am having a bargain here. You know what a bargain is? I'm buying something very, very cheap. I'm having a lot of value out of this purchase. And let me go quickly here. Value vs price. Because when we do a presentation, we tend to hold how much it costs. We tend to hold that people maybe have to pay. But why? Why do we feel discouraged if people know that they have to pay? Because many of you go to the finish line of the presentation, and you know you have to show the prices, and you're like, no, man. And the prospect is like your best friend before you show the prices. Did this ever happen to you? Best friend, huh? No, we love each other so much. Thank you so much for this thing. Oh, I really connected to you. And you still haven't told them that they have to pay. And after you say, they like, oh, no friends anymore. And this is because you feel that the price is something bad, let's say. It's like, no. Because again, it's our mind that plays a role in this thing. It's our perception of the price. So there is a big difference between value and price. After this convention, everyone has to have it very, very clear. Value and price are two different things. So how do you position the value and the price in your mind? Because after today, you're proudly gonna say that they have to pay. Proudly. Gonna be like, and even at the half of the presentation, you're gonna be like, and I will show you how much it costs. It's just a few $1,000s. You're gonna be mind blown because all these things all together, you should pay. You should do a mortgage a loan to buy this. But I will show you why all this ecosystem is just a few $1,000s. You're gonna be mind blown like I did back then. Let me go on with the presentation. Do you understand what I did? I did this. I already handled the objection. The more you keep the objection for you, oh man, he's gonna talk about time. No, while I explain my presentation, my business, I already tell why it's very smart for people who do not have time. Because this is the only business that you can start as a part-time. Not the only, but the easiest. Because you have a lot of support, no running costs, correct? How much do you pay to run this business a month, guys? What is the cost? How much is your subscription? And is this a cost? I mean, you got access to all the services, but let's say we want to put it as a cost. It's still like $150. 130 euros. Really? Is this a cost to run your whole business? So even if you stay stuck in this business for 1 year, you have no running costs. You understand? You have nothing to lose. So I want to handle the objections while, and of course, the objections that I encounter are the objections that I have. If for you, time is an objection, you're gonna find a lot of people who are gonna have a time objection. If you think money is too much that they have to pay, you're gonna find a lot of people telling you, yeah, but how much is it? And you, So let's go into this. So what people pay is the price, okay? So depending on the package you choose, the services you want, you're gonna pay 1,000 or 3,000, okay? Annual, 6 months, okay. And money that someone will not have anyways in years from now. You know people who tell you, I only have this money on the side, so if I invest it, I'm back at zero. Guess what, guys? 99% of the times you're gonna still meet these people 3 years down the road, and they will tell you that they've got the same money. Because money doesn't solve money problems. Information does solve money problems. It's not money. It's not money. So you better be convinced about this inside of your mind. You better be convinced that if people do not have money, this is the business they want to start. Because here you pay and it's risk-free. What do I mean risk-free? That you get all the services. You cannot fail in this business. If you fail, it's because you self-scammed yourself. Do you get it? You self-scammed yourself because you pay and you don't use. It's like, oh, I buy an iPhone and I don't use it. But good job. You self-scammed yourself. Apple scammed me. No, you bought something you don't use. There is no way people can lose their money in this business. No way. Impossible. So what is the value that people get? They get, so when you're going to do next presentation, this is how you want to do it. Okay, now let's jump super happily into the prices because this is going to make you freak out. Because this is so cheap. Only with 3,000 euros, you can get access for 12 months to all these things. And look what you get. You get a personal back office, and this should be worth 500. Then you get a personal fintech platform. Then you get an international business. Then you get an international community. Then you get a 24/7 support system. Then you get a community. Then you get a weekly team trainings. Then you get a weekly company calls. Then you get international educational platform. Then you get that. Then you get 3 times a year. Then you get conventions. Then you get this. Then you get that. Then you get this. Then you get that. Then you get this. Then you get that. Guys, if someone tells me this is a lot, I'm like, oh really? Tell me, how much do you pay to open your business? You understand how just talking when you present and handling the objections yourself, because you don't have the objection in your mind, people are going to realize it very soon that this is so cheap. This is the best way to start your entrepreneurial career. So they know, to me, it's a no-brainer. Why do you think team grows? Because there's a leader that doesn't have any objections in his mind. And so the team does not have objections. So I have an assignment for you. Write down all the objections you have about about yourself, about people, about the complaint, about the service. Write them down, because this is the reason why you're not leveling up. It's in the list. And this thing is never going to change once you change. Once you change the way you see things, things will change. It's very easy, okay? So phase 4 is close the deal, okay? So don't block your blessings. Allow yourself to receive. Ready to start? This is the question at the end of the presentation. Let's go. Are you excited like I was back then? This is mind-blowing. This should be the communication at the end of the presentation. Ready to go? Let's go. We join? Not, okay, so you have any questions? No? I just go straight to the close. Because in my mind, that's enough information for him to join. I don't need to overcomplicate it. I just go fast. You understand? You need to be fast and light in this life to make big things, okay? So, remember guys, when you go for the close, the biggest close is you. You need to be close on this. You need to believe in yourself. We need to dig deep in ourselves and say, why the heck I don't believe in myself? Buy your own stock. You're the best company on earth. Buy yourself. There is people who suffered so much to get here. They have big dreams. They want to help people. We believed in ourselves. And people didn't see this in ourselves. We only saw it ourselves. We saw it ourselves. No one told you. Not even my mom told me, oh, you're the best. Not even my mom. Now she tells me I'm the best. Of course. You understand? Not your mom is going to see that in you. Not your brother, not your wife, not your sister. But I see that in you. I see. I want to see you win. All the leaders want to see you win. Can you please do it for us? Can you transform yourself so much? Because remember, guys, before the anointing, and if you don't know what that means, go look for it. Before you get recognized as someone, before someone gives you the throne, and gives you the crown, before that, there is the season of disappointing. So, repeat with me that whenever you talk to someone and they say no, you say, okay, thank you, and you think, one more. And then you go to the next one and they say no, and what do you say? One more. And then you go to the third one and they say no, and you say, thank you so much. And then you think, one more. So when you walk out of this thing, you gotta repeat more time. One more to my next rank, one more presentation to my next rank, one more shaking hands to my next rank, because there is someone out there that is willing to change his life, and he's waiting for someone to shake his hand, okay guys? One, The world is full of people. Shake one more hand. Find the next superstar who is willing to change his life. And 3, 4, 5 people are going to change your life, guys. God bless you. Love you guys.